Hey, what's up, my brothers and sisters? This is Lex again with another video. All right, so check this out, right? Um, like I said, I do a lot of self-searching. I seek a lot of advice from the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like a few people may think it's funny, a lot of people may think it's ridiculous, but you know what? You do you. I'm really connected to my culture, so I know what it is. So I'm not gonna defend myself when it comes to that to anybody. You feel me? But anyway, I always ask our people to support our own, meaning that support black businesses. Take care of each other, man. We are brothers and we are sisters. Let's take care of each other. Now, a lot of us are saying we need to build. A lot of people saying let's rebuild Black Wall Street and let's build all these things and build all this. Listen. I don't want us to build anything. I don't want us to build anything. You know why? Because the same thing that happened with the first Black Wall Street. What make you think it's not going to happen with the second Black Wall Street? They're going to burn it down. They're going to tear it down. What are you going to do? I mean, right now, they are killing your family. They are killing our brothers and sisters, and we ain't doing shit. So if it's your blood that they're killing your blood and you ain't doing nothing, what make you think if you build another Black Wall Street and they burn it down that you would fight back? You trying to make me believe that? I don't believe it's gonna happen. Because if your brother, your son, your daughter, your cousin could get killed by these people, and you want to do is forgive them, if they burn down the next Black Wall Street, you ain't gonna do shit. So we gotta keep it real to ourselves. You understand? We have to keep it real. Building back here is not our responsibility because they will tear it down. You see what I'm saying? When they burn it down, what are you going to do? You ain't got no guns. You ain't got no grenades. You ain't got no tanks. So what are you going to do? They will blatantly burn it down in front of you and say, what? What are you going to do? Because they do it with our children. They do it with our people. They kill our people and we ain't doing shit. So why we want to build anything? Our purpose, family, is not to build. You have to understand this. We were brought here for a reason, especially our brothers and sisters in this country, so we could personally experience the persecution of these devils. So now that we have had that experience, it's time for us to move. You feel me? It's not building because they will tear it down and you ain't going to do shit about it. So don't even try to run that by me because half of y'all don't want to stand up and fight. So what make me think you're going to fight for a building or a town, you know what I'm saying, of businesses? You're not going to do it because a lot of us like to say things that sound good. And when we think we're getting conscious, we have all these solutions. Let me tell you something. There's only one solution. We get our people, take our asses and get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We have a motherland where we came from. You see what I'm saying? We are all descendants of that motherland. You know what I mean? And me personally, I'm ready to lead, or I'm ready to start that exodus. It's a new exodus. That's going to be our exodus. You understand what I'm saying? And it's time for us to go back home. Now, check this out. I'm saying this for a few reasons, family. And a lot of you, like I said, if we're on the same frequency, you will get it. I'm going to tell you an experience I had today, right? I was doing some promotions because I have an event coming up. I have a party coming up. So I went to the train station early this morning to promote. So while I'm here giving out the flyers, I saw a sister. All right. She had two children with her. One must have been about 1.5, 2, carrying on her shoulders, or in her arms. And the other must have been about 4.5, walking by herself. Right. So now they passed me and they went into the train station. I gave her a flyer. She didn't take it. No big deal. No disrespect. I said good morning. She didn't say good morning. It's fine. So she went into the train station and she was coming back up. Now on her way coming back up now, the younger princess that was walking, she's about 4. When she was coming up the steps, she almost got to the head of the steps, right? And her slippers came off and it fell like 2 steps down. And the mother was actually coming up. You know what the sister did? Hey, pick up your shoes. So the little girl trying to stand up and trying to pick up her shoes, but I guess the fear in her, she afraid that she might topple over the stairs because the stairs are steep. She's only 4. And you know that mother stood there and cursed that little girl. Oh, pick up your mother this shoes, your effing shoes, and how stupid and dumb are you can't pick up your shoes, and that's what I'm talking about. And yo, I got so upset to the point where I wanted to do something, not just say something, do something, like take her kids away from her. You understand what I'm saying? But I said, Lex, you know what? Chill, brother. So she kept on cursing the little girl, and I'm like, in my mind, if that was my son, you understand what I'm saying? Even if it was a boy, I wouldn't want him to topple over to take his shoes because I'm afraid he might fall and bust his head. You feel me? Much less for my little daughter. All she had to do was pick up her daughter's shoes and bring it up on the platform and say, you know what, sweetie, put your shoes on. That's all she had to do, family. And she cursed that little girl like, I'm telling you, like a grown woman would curse another grown woman. And I said, sis, why would you talk to your daughter like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why curse her and call her those kind of names just because, don't you think in her mind, I know she want to pick up her shoes, but she afraid she might topple over. Aren't you scared of that? Don't talk to the little princess like that, sister. Why did I say that? She got mad at me now. Oh, mind your effing business. It ain't your child. It's my child. I pushed it out. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me what to do with my child. I will do what the F I want with my child. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. That is why you're over here looking for handouts. And that is the respect a lot of our sisters have for the black man. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying sisters because you have a lot of brothers who ain't got no respect for the sisters as well. But I just want you to understand that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve to have kids, man. You feel me? I said, you know what, sis? You're right. Go ahead and kill her. Do what you want. It's yours. You see what I'm saying? She was like, she said something like, oh, you ain't the father. I said, you know what? I'm happy I'm not the father because you wouldn't be talking to my daughter like that. You feel what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make you understand, family, and the reason why I'm saying is this: we don't have to stay here and build anything. I don't want us to do that. Because you know why? We, the ones who are awake and the ones who are about the movement, we are going to stay here and perish like the ones who don't care and the ones who are lost. Because my thing is this: why stay here and fight for people who don't want to fight for themselves? Why stay here and fight for people who don't give a damn? You understand? Why stay here and fight for people who are going around degrading each other, denigrating each other? Why stay here and fight for people who are killing each other? And have no respect for each other? Why? You understand what I'm saying? Why stay here and fight for people who want to keep worshiping a white Jesus, the same Jesus that took our people and enslaved us? Why? That means we are as stupid as they are. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm just saying is this: we are not going to stay here and build anything, because guess what? We are just setting up ourselves for a second round of failure. We are setting up ourselves for another 500 years of slavery. The bottom line is this: we need to get out of here. So start setting up yourselves. You understand what I'm saying? So we could work on that exodus. That's what I'm working on. If y'all really want to know what I'm working on. You feel what I'm saying? I got brothers in Nigeria. You feel me? And they're just waiting. They're wondering what's taking us so long. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a few other places in Africa that's just waiting. I've heard the prime ministers, the presidents talk. What is the brothers and sisters in America waiting for? But you know what? Everybody ain't going to get up and leave because they love their America. They love being the slaves of the slave master. So why are we going to stay here and risk our lives for these people? Why? What sense does that make? Yes, I am my brother's keeper, but I ain't no fool. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm teaching you knowledge and you don't want to listen and you don't want to take heed and you want to stay here and die, what am I supposed to do? Come fight and die for you? When it's a choice that you made? No. Let's get out of here. Right here, it used to be ours. They take it. Okay, it's yours now. You see, they don't want us here no more because we have already served our purpose. You feel me? So it's time for that exodus. It's time to get out of here, family. Take my word for it, because it ain't gonna get better. I don't care how much you rally, how much you protest, how much you fight. Right now, we can't go up and fight. How are we gonna win this? And some people say it's not. And you see, to me, I'm not afraid to die. It's not even a matter of being afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make you understand is this. Why die a senseless death where it's going to have no impact because you want to do something stupid? You feel me? We need to strategize and work on our exodus. That's what I'm working on. And whoever wants to come, you are more than welcome, because our brothers and sisters are waiting for us. Yes, you may have one or two idiots in Africa talking all like yang, but for the most part, our brothers and sisters want us to come back, because you see what these people did? They divided and conquered. You see, you feel me? They taught us one history in the Caribbean. They taught you guys one history here in America, and they taught our African brothers and sisters a different history, so nobody know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They thinking we left them, and we're thinking they abandoned us. It ain't nothing like that, brother and sisters. It's all part of the devil's work. You feel me? So it's time for us. It's time for that exodus. Let us leave their polluted place and watch that place fall, because we are the ones that's keeping it alive. The only reason why the gods are not coming down with the wrath is because we are here. That's the only reason why. Believe me, like I told you before, family, I got it coming to me. I got it coming from the ancestors, and I'm telling you, that is the answer. The answer is not to build anything. The answer is not to go up against tanks, to die aimlessly. You feel me? If a man attack you, you have a right to defend yourself. And if that means you have to lose your life defending yourself, I'm for that. You feel me? But let's not get up and go fight for people that don't care about themselves. Let's not go get up and fight for people who don't want to let go of these people's culture. Okay? Let's not go get up and fight for people who are continuously bringing down their own people, because you see it on Facebook every day. You understand what I'm saying, family? To know thyself is to know God. And if that God in you is talking, it's talking to me. And it's time we need to start organizing so we could get out of here. Lex is going to lead that exodus. And that's my mission. I'm out. Peace.